Back in October of 2025, NVIDIA invested $1 billion in this company. And since then, insiders have been buying this stock like crazy. I'm going to show you the proof. This is one that you need to look at. It is now a $16 stock and still a lot of room to go. This is one that I think you ought to look at as far as adding to your AI stock portfolio. Because look, let's call it what it is. We're all looking for the best AI stocks to own. And there are definitely different sectors that you need to be looking at that are not always as sexy or you think is cool as, say, NVIDIA or Micron, whatever. And again, I talk about those guys all the time. You should own them. But this one is not on your radar. And we're going to jump into this. This is one that you ought to look at. I am adding some of this. I owned a little, but I add some more once I understood how many insiders were buying this. It's crazy. Okay. So the company is, drum roll, please. Some of you guys are going to roll your eyes. Nokia. Yeah. You're like, Nokia. Now, see, I have baggage. I remember Nokia as the cell phone manufacturer because they were the cell phone manufacturer for a long time back. I mean, I'm 57 years old, so I remember them from the cell phone days. But obviously, they are a lot more than that. But that's kind of the baggage. So when I saw this, I'm like, Nokia. Interesting. And then I kind of started, once I started digging into it, I'm like, okay, there's something here. So year to date, up 152%. Last 6 months, 170%. Last month, 27%. Let's call it what it is. I think NVIDIA's investment of $1 billion into this pretty much got everybody's attention. And, you know, people are like, okay, there's something here. But again, I'm going to get to this and show you what investors are doing. Insiders are doing on this thing as well. The CEO, board members, the CFO, they're all buying a ton more shares in this. What does that mean? When you see insiders buying, guys, that is a fantastic sign that they are of the utmost confidence in where they're going and what they're seeing because they see and they run the business, right? So when you're seeing insiders buying up shares on the open market, yeah, you should take notice. All right. So as I said, it is trading at $16 today. It is Nokia. Nokia's AI business is growing 49% year over year. The company boasting about a little over $1 billion in optical networking backlog. So you might have been like, well, where does Nokia fit into this? It is Nokia's traditional telecom infrastructure that they have spent decades building. That is the exact reason that NVIDIA invested the $1 billion. Okay. That's why. All right. So again, Nokia insiders are getting into it as well. Okay. So continuing on. When NVIDIA did the investment, the stock was trading at 6. Now we're at 16. I showed that to you. Here's another view of it. Look at this. Boom. Look at that. Last 4 months, 161%. By the way, that is my trading indicator. You see these little green and red boxes giving you these buy and sell alerts. You had it, you could use it every single day to make even more money in stock. To see how it tells you when to buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. It tells you exactly when to buy and sell. And it's literally about $1 a day to use if you're interested in that. Links are down there, and I'll come back and tell you more about it here in just a minute. But that's it right there. You see it live in action. And this is Nokia's chart right there. Okay. I'll give you a couple other examples here in just a minute. All right. So continuing on. So in the red, NVIDIA's investment in Nokia focuses on developing AI, RAN technology in the telecom industry shift from 5G, which is what we're at right now. We're all basically running 5G on our phones, to AI native 6G networks. So there you go. You're getting some insight into kind of the next 6G AI networks that's coming from one of the key players is Nokia. Now maybe you're starting to see where it fits. Okay, now I'm getting, all right, Austin, I get why NVIDIA is investing in this, okay? So look, NVIDIA is going to embed its GPUs and Arc Pro computing platform into Nokia's radio access network software. This integration allows mobile operators, so mobile operators like AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, what have you, to run intelligent real-time AI network at the edge, network edge, rather than outsourcing to centralized data centers. But you can see, look, AI is going to be pushed more and more and more out to this device. It is, you're hearing inference AI, agentic AI. These are the new coming waves of different types of AI computing and how it, and how it processes and the jobs that it does. Agentic AI. These are literally AI agents that will live on your phone and things of this nature. That's going to become part of our normal everyday life. Okay. And then again, Nokia is going to be facilitating a lot of that backbone, if you will, kind of the telecom component of it, which again is why NVIDIA did a major investment here. Okay. So look, instead of pivoting away, Nokia is embracing its old school telecom assets that, quite frankly, some people might have looked at and went, are pulling them down. Nope. Now it's the next wave of AI, right? It's that technology still is there. It can be leveraged and used. And Nokia has spent decades building and obviously has it, right? But look, Nokia is embedding AI capabilities on top of them, turning decades of connectivity expertise that Nokia has into a competitive advantage. Essentially, Nokia is repurposing its core telecom assets, what I just said, radio access networks, optical transport systems, and internet protocol IP routing into the foundation of AI-centric ecosystem. Look, this shift helps them as it prioritizes several high-growth areas. They're moving squarely into AI, 49 to 50% growth, over $1+ billion in backlog of their telecom equipment that they need to help with this. This is huge. Let's get into the insider trading, not insider trading, but the insiders that are buying. So the Nokia CEO has purchased 84,000 plus shares in just April. Okay. At an average cost of $10. So you're like, all right, kind of look at that and go, well, hell, man, if the CEO just bought 84,000 shares at $10 a share, might not be a bad buy to look at. Okay, you know what? I might pick up a few shares at, say, I don't know, $16. It's kind of how I look at it, right? Whenever I see insiders buying, Timo, who's a board member, purchased 50,000 shares at 10.58, and Constant, I'm saying that name wrong. Constanti is the chief corporate development officer, 70,000 shares. Yeah, and a little bit higher. Obviously, you can see that. Okay, just looks like it just bought. Okay, multiple insiders purchasing shares during a strong price could be a signal that they believe the current valuation remains attractive relative to the company's long-term opportunity. This one, guys, I think is a winner. It's a keeper. Now you got to look at it. You got to just, you got to take your own due diligence and all that kind of stuff. But again, you've got NVIDIA, $1 billion investment. You've got decades old telecom infrastructure that is now being repurposed with a move towards AI. That's already there. It's already built. It's already ready. And now they're just layering those AI components on top of it with NVIDIA's chips and their ARC platform, their AI platform, and all that kind of stuff. With $1 billion in backlog, 3 examples of top level insiders, CEO, board member, chief corporate development officer, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, check, 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 check. That's how I look at it. Okay, so run it through your own due diligence. Let me know what you think. We'd love to hear what you have to say about it. Okay, so I kind of teased you at the top. This was Nokia. That is my trading indicator, buy, sell alerts, all that kind of stuff. The software runs on an iPhone, runs on Android. Look, I said at the top, it costs about $1 a day to use it. There's a 30-day, no questions asked, money back refund guarantee. Number one, what does that mean? You try for 30 days. You don't like it, you get an instant refund. By the way, go forward basis, you can cancel at any time. Okay, doesn't matter. You can cancel. And the day you cancel, the billing stops. All right. So you can use it for as long as you want. I have people that have been using this for years. 1,500 plus people are using this every single day. Okay. They're using it. Why not try it? Why not try something different? Let me give you some of their examples. Here's AMD right here up the upper left. AMD, you see it. So you see AMD, Advanced Micro Devices. Look at this. From here, buy to a sell. 27 days, 78%. $1,000 bought, $780 in profit. Sell, buy again, sell again, buy, sell, buy, no sell, all the way up here, blue box, 164%. In 62 days, $1,000 invested would have made you $1,643 in profit. And by the way, no sell alert right now at the top. That's AMD. Dell, look at this one. 12 days, buy here, boom to there, a 94% run. Look how early it said buy before Dell took off. Well, another one, SanDisk. I don't know, it's a little company we've all heard of. Big AI player. 62 days, 222%. Buy, sell, buy. You see them right there. 222%. $1,000 bought, $2,226 in profit. What would you do different with an additional $2,200 in your pocket? It literally costs $1 a day to use it. Why not try it? I have live training in the members area every week, by the well. You get me, Sam. Live training, live coach, ask them questions, all that kind of stuff. There's a Discord community. There's everything here's for you. Links are down there in the description. Go try it. You have zero risk in this. See you. Bye.